most people's lives there's a life arc, and most people's lives transpire in like ways that you could see over and over again, you know? So I break it down. It seems to me like there are three big phases in life. The first phase is you're dependent on others and you're learning, usually your parents. Then you go out on your own. Others become dependent on you and you're working. You're trying to be successful. And almost every year, practically, not every year, but in neighborhoods of years, you're this age, you get married at this age, or you get your life partner maybe at that age. This age, you have kids. When you have kids, your parents are now entering their third phase. And so there are those things that we all know. So I put in that life arc, a checklist. What happens in the first, when do you first have a romance? When do you first, and you could see the list, and there's a checklist. And when you go through the checklist, you can check off how many of the things happened to you wherever, and you can see right where you are. And because by looking at that checklist, you could also see what's coming next. And you could see, by and large, not only what's coming next for you, but if you look at it over, let's say, what are the net things I can expect over the next 10 years as likely? And then you could do that for your loved ones. What does that mean for your parents? Where will they be over the next 10 years? What about your children? And what about your friends? And what are these phases in your life like? And how should you approach that? So by having them in that perspective, you can step back and you can put that in perspective, and you can, learn and think about, okay, there's the next 10 years.